want to get into the college football playoffs, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Thundering Herd offense takes the field for the first possession of the game. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him be.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Got enough for the first. Bulldozes his way through. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Marshall! He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. In the opening drive, nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Carr. He wants to take the top off. Makes the catch down the right side. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. They'll finally get him on the ground. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Fast completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Graham. And he's brought down after a nice game. Notre Dame once back up near its own goal line, now on the move. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are. And now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Lawson. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
And the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback. And a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
He'll keep it himself. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling.
And we'll get to him at the 25.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll leave it with him. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield, it's Carr. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance. That thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Nice job on the tight end making the catch and playing physical. You're a big body guy, man. Make him feel that. Nice job breaking an extra tackle, getting some extra yards for his team.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got a chance. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Here comes the option. He can't corral the pitch, the ball's on the ground. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for return, and they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Irish couldn't have asked for better field position. They'll start this drive first and goal. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw, it's Carr. He makes a grab. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the time. What's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak. The sneak scores it.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Lawson.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
They'll run the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. They'll try to get outside. He breaks a tackle.
You know, these little 1 to 2, 3-yard gains early, they're like body blows in a boxing match, and those gains become 10, 12, 15-yarders as the game goes on, and they wear this defense down.
Run it with the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Harrell. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll run play action. And they can't connect a costly turnover on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Carr. Slings it downfield. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab past the marker. Touchdown! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out and be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on first down. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now the play fake. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that first down marker. Under fire. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't... Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today. This one from 34 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out quickly. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Turning it on. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run the option. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Well, the defense is winning this game, and they are helping out their own cause. That's the second time they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. You know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but you can't make mistakes against this unit, and it has absolutely killed this team early in this game.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Fires on the move. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help him.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score. But, man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Back to pass, it's Carr. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it just in time.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the right. He's got him wide open. He'll work his way down to the 28. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on first down from the 28. Defense in press coverage. He wants to throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's Bettis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. The play action fake. Got it in the middle. It's Flanagan. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. With that said, Let's send it back to the fellas there in the shadows of touchdown Jesus.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Dropping back, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Graham. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Trying to run, it's Mitchell. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish! If these guys wanted to make a statement, the statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just breaks into the open. Got the first down, looking for more. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. On the option. He'll toss it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Marshall quick to the line.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Lets it fly. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
On the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. They want to throw it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. No good. Hoping to cut into that lead. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Swings it out to his running back. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He'll do it himself. He'll toss it. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Goes to the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Still running at the 40. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The thundering herd coming off that huge run might... Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Defense has it. They're on the move. He almost popped out of there for a... Sends it back in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Man down on... As the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. The throw. Caught over the middle. It's Harrell. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Finds the tight end. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He is stopped short. Marshall got that running game going on the last play. Let's see what they have here. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got a man. It's Taylor. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just feeds the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The throw to the outside is complete. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hawkins. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. The Thundering Herd was stuck with some tough field position, but now a chance to get a drive going. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done.
Touchdown, Herd! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad. And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Lawson. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Hawkins.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be... Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off.